Hey guys, welcome to Jaxbeautifulyou. Today's video I am super excited because we are going to be talking about my favorite fall perfumes. I have here my favorite perfumes for autumn that I'm most excited to wear from my collection. I have a little something for everyone in here. I have affordable, I have designer, I have niche, all in the spectrum, super expensive to super affordable in this list. Now there are no gourmands in this list because I am doing a separate video on gourmands coming soon. So these are my non-gourmand perfumes that I'm excited to wear for the fall. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jackie. Thank you so much for clicking on my thumbnail today. I really appreciate you being here. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for all your continued support. I truly appreciate you. And let's get into this video. Okay, now a couple of these have some gourmand touches to them, but I don't consider them full-on gourmands. Some of them are not gourmands at all. Now, let's start off with the most affordable one. This is by Lattafa, and this is Ameer Al Oud. And I'm so excited to wear this fragrance. As soon as it gets cool here, I'm gonna be busting this out because I got this right when the weather was starting to get warm here, and I haven't had a chance to really wear it a ton. I've worn it around the house a couple of times just to test it out, but I absolutely love this fragrance, and I didn't expect that because it says on the bottle intense oud, and I thought for sure I was just gonna hate this because it does have oud in it, and I'm not always the biggest fan of oud, but I'm kind of changing my mind on that because I have some fragrances with oud in it that I really love, and this is one of them. Now, this doesn't smell exactly like replicas by the fireplace. They're not dupe. This isn't a dupe really, but it smells similar. It has very similar vibes to me. I don't like By the Fireplace. I find it to be way too smoky, way too woody, and way too masculine leaning for me. I know that a lot of people get this like amazing vanilla dry down in By the Fireplace, but I just never do. I just get this extreme smokiness. And so when I got this one, this is what I wanted By the Fireplace to be. This is absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me of a sauna, the inside of a sauna. It kind of reminds me of Palo Santo, you know, like that burning wood, really warm, hot wood smell without the smokiness. I don't get smokiness from this, which is what I love about it because it's just this really delicious, woody, hot wood smell. There's also sandalwood in here as well, so I think that helps to kind of smooth things out. And then there is vanilla and there's sugar in here, and that gives it a sweetness that I needed. I needed just a touch of that sugar. I needed that. I know there's vanilla in By the Fireplace, but the vanilla in here to me seems like there's more, and that sugar helps to sweeten this up to help me feel like it's not so masculine leaning. This is a perfectly unisex fragrance. My husband really loves this one too. I think we are both going to be sharing this one in the fall, and this is a good winter one too. This is really, really good performance. This will last all day. This is almost a beast mode fragrance, and I absolutely love this one. So this is Ameer Al Oud by Lattafa. All right, let's just go to the other end of the spectrum. Let's go to the most expensive one. Since we talked about a really affordable one, let's talk about a super expensive one. This is by the House of Benigna, and this is Worthiness. This is my favorite oud fragrance in my collection. I love the oud in here, and this is what got me to stop saying that I don't like oud because this is amazing. Oud is like the #1 accord in this fragrance, and I still absolutely love it. This was gifted to me by the brand, full disclosure, but I was just blown away by this fragrance. This smells super elevated. This smells expensive. This smells like money. You can smell the quality in this fragrance for sure. I mean, it is just undeniable. The oud is super smooth. I don't get like a barnyard skanky. Skanky oud smells to me like rubbing alcohol, and I don't get anything like that in here. I love this so much. This has cinnamon, which the cinnamon in here, it's not overpowering. Don't think like the cinnamon in Angel Share, although you guys know I love Angel Share, but it's not like that. It's just this sweet cinnamon. And then there's some pimento leaf in here. There's some rose, but it's not your typical rose oud perfume. This is definitely unique. This definitely stands by itself. I am just so in love with this fragrance. This has amazing performance. These bottles are just absolutely gorgeous. they're a work of art in my opinion. So I'm super excited to pull this out and wear it. I have to wait for it to get just a little bit cooler here. I've been wearing it around the house. Because I'm so obsessed with it, you know what I mean? I just got this not that long ago, and I have a pretty decent sized dent in here, so I love this one. This is by Benigna Worthiness. All right, this next one I kind of cheated a little bit. This one is a gourmand, but it's not a full gourmand. I feel like it could have gone in my gourmand video, but I decided to put it in this one because it's important for people to know that there's more going on to this fragrance than just gourmand notes. So this is by the House of Oud, and this is Bonbon Pop. Oh my gosh, you guys, I absolutely love this fragrance. I've worn this. This is on my tray for the month of September, and when I wear this, I am just in love. I enjoy it so much. This has coconut in the opening, and it has peach. It's a very natural smelling peach to me. It's not like a sticky candy peach. It's very juicy peach. It's so good, and I love the coconut mixed with it in the opening. And then there's bergamot in the opening, and then in the middle though you have patchouli and you have jasmine. I don't pick up jasmine, but I definitely pick up the patchouli. It's a very clean and warm smelling patchouli, but it is patchouli nonetheless. There's also musk and woody notes in here. I definitely pick up the woody notes in this fragrance. There's brown sugar and amber. So yes, it has a lot of gourmand aspects to it, but it is not a full-on gourmand. You have to like patchouli and woody notes to like this fragrance, in my opinion anyway, because I definitely picked those up, but that just makes it so much better for me, and the performance is outstanding. This will go all day long. I mean, and you have the most gorgeous scent bubble around you. You just want to smell yourself all day long. It is absolutely fantastic. So I'm in love with it, but it is not a safe blind buy, and you do need to test this one first. So that is by the House of Oud Bonbon Pop. Okay, speaking of patchouli, the kind of patchouli I love, it has been a while since I've worn this fragrance, and I am ready. I am so excited. I love this perfume, but I don't get to wear it very often. This is by Viktor&Rolf, and this is Flowerbomb Nectar. This is my favorite flanker of Flowerbomb. I just love the gunpowder note in the opening. It gives it this super sexy, but super femme fatale kind of feel to the fragrance. I feel like I am the biggest badass because I have gunpowder in my perfume. And it's just so intoxicating. It's super sexy, but it's very sweet. You definitely have to be into sweet perfumes, but I think that gunpowder just really helps to I don't know, it gives it something special. It gives it something super unique. I don't know of any other fragrances. I've never heard of any other fragrance that has gunpowder in it. So it is a unique fragrance for sure. It definitely has that like original Flowerbomb DNA, but it's definitely its own perfume. It's not too similar to the original Flowerbomb, but it has like osmanthus and florals in it, and it has a lot of vanilla. There's vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, and patchouli in the dry down. I get a lot of that clean, warm patchouli and a lot of vanilla. Amazing performance. This is a beast mode. That's why I haven't worn it, because I have to wait for cool weather. So that is by Viktor&Rolf Flowerbomb Nectar. Okay, you guys, the #1 fragrance I am the most excited to wear for fall. I am dying to wear this fragrance. It is one of my all-time favorite perfumes in my collection. This is by the House of Argos, and this is Triumph of Bacchus. I actually tried this one before I purchased it, and I went through a few samples of this before I purchased it, and I just was blown away. I mean, this knocked my socks off, and this is now my favorite tobacco fragrance I have in my collection, hands down. It's probably my second favorite perfume in my entire collection, and I haven't been able to wear it much because, again, it's been really hot here, and this is definitely a fall winter fragrance, but oh my gosh, it's so good. You have rum, white peach, green apple, and saffron in the opening. I do pick up on the green apple in here. I definitely pick up on the rum. This is a boozy fragrance, and that saffron is something spectacular in here. It is so sexy and intoxicating. I love the rum in here. It has a touch of fruitiness with the green apple. I don't really pick up peach, but I definitely pick up green apple. There's tonka bean, patchouli, vetiver, jasmine. There's lots and lots of tobacco in here, but it is very smooth and it does not smell smoky to me. I don't get any smokiness. I love tobacco. Tobacco is one of my favorite notes in perfumes, but it has to be done a specific way. If I interpret it as smoky, I don't like that. Anything that reminds me of like cigarette smoke, I don't really enjoy that very much. This is not like that. There's lots of vanilla in here. This is a very ambery fragrance. There's sandalwood and musk. Masterpiece of a fragrance in my opinion. The performance is amazing. No issues there, and this bottle is stunning. All of the Argos bottles are stunning. They're like a work of art for sure. So that is by Argos, Triumph of Bacchus. All right, this next one could maybe be kind of considered a gourmand, but not really. It's got some fruitiness in it, and it's got a Coca-Cola note, so that's not really a gourmand, right? But anyway, this is by Mancera. This is Tonka Cola. I'm really excited to wear this one this autumn. This one's so fun. That's what just every time I smell this one, I think of happiness, I think of fun, I think of playfulness. But it's sweet, and it's delicious, and it's fizzy, and you definitely get that cola in here. I love it. Now, when I first got this fragrance, I did a full review on this. And when I first got this fragrance, I picked up a ton of the lemon in here. There's lemon in the opening. But now that this has macerated, I don't pick up the lemon as much. It was like overpowering at first. But now it's there, but it's balanced itself out, I guess. And then there's definitely cinnamon in here. I picked that up. Lots of cherry. It smells like a cherry Coke. A cherry Coca-Cola with a little bit of lemon. There's nutmeg, Coca-Cola in the middle. There's patchouli leaf. I wouldn't know that there's patchouli in here. And then there's lots of tonka bean, obviously. I think that helps with the Coca-Cola vibe. And then there's vanilla, benzoin, and labdanum. I'm excited to wear this one, you guys. It's very sweet, and you have to be okay with smelling like a fizzy Coca-Cola with some cherry and cinnamon. If you're into that, then you're gonna love this. You're not gonna be disappointed with the performance at all. This isn't gonna be obviously for everyone, so if you think you're gonna like smelling like Coca-Cola, then you're gonna like it. So that is by Mancera, Tonka Cola. All right, you guys, up next we have a fragrance that absolutely screams autumn for me. This is a spicy, floral, amazing fragrance that I just love to wear in cold weather. This is by Givenchy, and this is Lintre Rouge. I love the color of this bottle. This blood red color is just, it's amazing. I love it. But more than that, I love the way that it smells. So it does have kind of a similar DNA, like a base of the original Lintre, the Eau de Parfum, but add some spiciness to it. There is a spicy kick. There's some blood orange in the opening, and then there's some ginger and pimento leaf. So it's got this citrusy but yet super spicy kick to the opening that I love. Then you start to pick up that gorgeous tuberose. I think there's jasmine in here. There's sandalwood. There's patchouli and vetiver in the base, and this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. If you like spicy floral fragrances that smell super elevated, super elegant, but yet sexy, this is a classy, sexy perfume. This is a great date night fragrance in my opinion. It has really, really good performance, and I am super excited to wear this one. So this is by Givenchy, Lintre Rouge. All right, you guys, this next one makes me think of fall, but the bottle does not look like fall. This is by Amouage, and this is Sunshine Woman. Don't let the bottle fool you, okay? This is not a summertime scent, at least not to me, because this is strong. I cannot wear this in the heat. I have been dying to wear this, but it's too hot here right now for this fragrance. But as soon as it cools off, I cannot wait to reach for this. This has the most gorgeous osmanthus note that translates to these fresh apricots. In the opening, there's almond, there's black currant. I love that almondy touch that's in this fragrance. There's osmanthus, there's lots of vanilla in here, there's magnolia and jasmine. Then you have white tobacco. So again, to my nose, the tobacco in here smells very non-smoky. It doesn't smell smoky, although I will warn you that there are people who think it does. So to me, it just smells like a light tobacco that hasn't been lit. I don't get a smoky vibe. I don't get a cigarette vibe from this fragrance at all. But there are people who do. So this is not safe, and you need to try this first. It's absolutely gorgeous. I cannot get enough of this. Beast mode on me. This projects like crazy. So this is by Amouage, Sunshine Woman. Okay, this next perfume is a warm, spicy, ambery perfume. I love this one, and again, this is perfect for date nights, but this one is not so thick and dense and strong that I feel like I couldn't wear it now. So it might be a really good one for the days if you live somewhere where it turns to fall but you still get some warm weather days and you're mixed in with your fall. This would be a good one. So this is by the House of Moresque, and this is Seta. This is beautiful, you guys. Another gorgeous bottle. This bottle is just absolutely stunning. I love it. So top notes, you have saffron, but then you have bergamot and lemon, and I really like that. I like that contrast in the opening between the saffron and the lemon and bergamot, that citrusy kick that's in this perfume. There's also ylang ylang in here, which kind of helps to offset. It's a really interesting contrasting perfume with the ylang ylang and the citrusy notes in the opening. It kind of gives it like a bright feel, but then there's a lot of saffron, there's a lot of myrrh in here as well, which I find to be super interesting. There's a lot of vanilla in this fragrance, a lot of amber. You have to be into ambery, vanilla types of fragrances. There's sandalwood and benzoin in this fragrance as well. It is sexy, it is unique, it is resinous from that myrrh. It has a touch of this balsamic feel. This has pretty decent performance. I definitely wouldn't call this a beast mode, but it is not a weak perfume either. I really don't have any issues with it. It is time for this fragrance. It is uber sexy. So that is by the House of Moresque Seta. All right, this next fragrance is one that I absolutely love and I cannot wait. It's also on my tray for September. I think this is just absolutely beautiful. This is by Xerjoff and this is Bouquet Ideale, and this is just absolutely gorgeous. Again, I love the color of this bottle. This red is stunning and the fragrance is stunning. So in the opening you have cinnamon and nutmeg, but it's not overpowering. I get a lot of the spiciness, but it's not too much. I wouldn't call it like a cinnamon bomb. I think I get more nutmeg than I do cinnamon, but it is just so fall. You know, it just screams fall. Baking, cinnamon baking in the oven. And then there's Gaiac wood, sandalwood, and Virginian cedar. So this is not, even though I think of like baking cinnamon, this is definitely not a gourmand. This is a very woody fragrance. So 3 different types of woody notes in the mid. And then there's lots and lots of vanilla in here. There's some tobacco blossom in here. If you're not someone who wants a gourmand fragrance, but you want a spicy, woody vanilla fragrance for the fall, this is absolutely perfect. Amazing performance. Lasts all day, and I get a beautiful scent bubble. It's just so good, and I've been neglecting this one. I haven't really worn it. Out of all the Xerjoffs that I have in my collection, this one gets worn the least, and it's time to change that because this deserves some serious love. All right, you guys, so that's it for today's video. Those are the fragrances I'm the most excited to wear for fall that are my non-gourmands, or at least not full-on gourmands. Let me know what you think of this list. Do you have these? Have you tried them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. If you did like this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope everybody is having an amazing day, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!